We're live in Greensboro on the campus of North Carolina A&T State University for today's matchup here on Flow Sports between the North Carolina A&T Aggies and the Winston-Salem State Rams. The Rams bottom feeders in the CIAA on last year. Meanwhile, the Aggies 1-3 on the season, coming off the victory over Shaw on Wednesday, and are defending CIAA regular season champions. Good afternoon and welcome into the Corbett Sports Center along with the Hall of Famer Arlene Mitchell. I'm Donald Ware. We're going to start with the Rams, just 3-13 in CIAA play on last year. And for the Rams today, Arlene, the Rams are going to be relying on a Temple transfer.
Yes, number 3, Michaela Wally. She spent 3 years with Temple University before making her debut with the Rams this season. Put on a pretty solid performance against the Elon Phoenix exhibition game with 22 points and 5 rebounds. So we'll see a lot of action in today's game from her.
Dominating performance for the Aggies right here on Wednesday, the victory over Shaw. And Arlene, any number of players you can look at, but I know you have one in particular that you think will be key today.
Yes, number 25, Paris Locke, a player you should not underestimate at all. Pretty crafty player who makes things happen. Second on the team in points, averaging 9.3 and 5.3 rebounds per game. She's just a solid player for the Aggies.
The two schools separated by just 30 miles. This should be a good one. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Rams and the Aggies. Next, CAA basketball on Flow Sports. The North Carolina A&T Aggies. Let's look at Arlene's keys to the game, beginning with the Rams.
Yeah, so they're going to have the full court press, the Aggies, trying to force the guards, give them a little bit of trouble. They're going to need to rebound. You have Shania Clark down low, who kind of like has a height advantage over most of those players, and they're going to have to minimize their turnovers. They had 32 against Elon. Now for the Aggies. They're going to need to jump out early. They started out fairly slow against Shaw last game, so they want to jump out early. Second chance opportunities. They're getting a lot of offensive rebounds, but they're not getting a lot of scoring opportunities from that, and they're going to have to make their free throws.
All right, Arlene's keys to the game for both teams. Let's look at today's starting lineups. You see them right there in the backcourt. Pye, Waleed, Mack, front court, Farmer, Charles. The head coach in her first season is Tiara Terry. For the Aggies, as you can see, the Aggies right there in the backcourt. Tucker, Lindsay. In the front court, Clark, Locke, and Jessup. And in his 14th season as the head coach of the Aggies is Terrell Robinson. Now let's throw it courtside to our third person in the broadcast, Raven Douglas.
Thanks, guys. It's the Battle of I-40 here in Corbett Sports Center today as the Winston-Salem State Rams made the 30-mile trip to face in-state rivals, the Lady Aggies. Now, historically, it's been A&T that's dominated this competition since 2010. For the past 5 matchups overall so far, the Winston-Salem State Rams haven't been able to secure a victory, so they enter today on a mission. They warmed up with a lot of energy, everyone giving a passionate and a loud voice, and that will be very important in how they start this game today. Now for the home team, the reigning CAA Coach of the Year, Terrell Robinson, is not just looking at if his team can continue this dominance with a win, he's looking at how they do so. He wants the ladies to hone in on the details, to execute, and to give multiple efforts for the full 40 minutes of the game. Back to you guys.
All right, Raven, appreciate the information.
Yeah.
And look, we're ready to get things started here. Of course, both of these teams formerly of the CIAA many years ago. Winston-Salem State still in the CIAA as A&T controls.
Looks like, I'm not sure what just happened. I don't think the
back to live action. Relentless defense here.
Oh, yeah.
By Winston-Salem State.
Quick press on the Aggies.
Front court, Tucker. Clark was open. Tucker couldn't get it. What a defense here by the Rams.
I mean, they are all over the Aggies right now, but that's exactly what they're going to have to do to slow them down.
And a steal by Winston-Salem State. And here come the Rams. Farmer kicks it out. That is a jumper on the way. That is off the mark by MEAC. And a foul is going to be called against A&T.
Yeah, and what they don't want is Clark getting into foul trouble. She poses a height advantage over all the players down there, so they're going to definitely need her offensively for sure.
Locke knocked it away. Farmer in the corner. Three ball is on the way, and that is off the mark by Waleed.
Yeah, Waleed had a pretty good showing in the Elon exhibition game last week with 22 points. So we'll definitely see a lot of shooting, at least from her.
And we'll keep our eye on Jakaya Mack, the all CIAA performer, preseason performer for Winston-Salem State. Clark launches the three ball. That is off the mark.
Yeah, the Aggies are going to have to get up and down the floor fairly quickly because the Rams are not taking it easy on the fast break.
Nevaeh Farmer's a transfer from Francis Marion in South Carolina. 15 to shoot for the Rams. Pye missed it. Clark with the rebound. Lindsay with the crossover dribble. She is hounded. I'll tell you what. Tiara Terry, the previous 5 seasons, she was an assistant coach at Virginia Union. Jessup created the contact, and a foul going to be called against the Rams.
And that's exactly what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to take that ball and drive it in, forcing fouls on the Rams right now because they are all over the Aggies at this moment.
Maya Charles picks up the personal foul. It is her first. And it's going to send Jessup to the line as she knocks down the first. Elliott Jessup in the starting lineup, saw some significant time as a freshman last year. She gets both of them to go.
Yeah, and I can just see the maturity in her game since last year, these last few games she's played for the Aggies.
Aggies with the first 2 points of the ball game. A&T with some hounding defense of their own. The bounds last touched by the Aggies. 23 on the shot clock for the Winston-Salem State Rams. As mentioned, both of these teams just separated by 30 miles.
Yeah.
And as Raven mentioned, right down I-40. Knocked away, Lindsay with the steal.
And one thing the Aggies don't want to do is get flustered by this defense. They have a tendency of doing that when they have hands all in their face and forcing turnovers, just like this one may have happened here.
Yes, Locke turns it over, but that's a good tie-up there by Winston-Salem State. Good play there by Jakaya Mack. Mentioned that Jakaya Mack is preseason All-CIAA selection. Of course, A&T handled business against Shaw on Wednesday, another CIAA opponent. And like Shaw, this is Winston-Salem State's first regular season game, if you will. Of course, you mentioned the exhibition against Elon.
Yeah, they did fairly well performance, too. I mean, 59-70, Elon won that game, but, I mean, you're not going to see the Rams roll over in this game.
Mack missed the shot out of bounds, and A&T will have possession. Full court pressure by the Rams. Almost a steal. Ball is loose. Jessup able to get it now. She doesn't have it, and here come the Rams.
I mean, where is the foul? Because it's a lot of contact happening right now. It's a lot of contact happening right now, and I appreciate them letting them play, but a foul is a foul.
Yeah, it's intense so far here. And just like that, a foul going to be called on Mack. As Jakaya Mack picks up her first personal foul. Jakaya Mack, the senior from Greenville, South Carolina. Taylor Simpson in the game for Winston-Salem State, the freshman forward from Charlotte. Kick out, Jessup, three ball, Couldn't get that one to go. But the putback is good by Clark.
That's how Shaq does it down there. She muscled up down low in the post, was able to get that and one, and got the foul call. And you can see she held on to it, even getting the glasses knocked off, but she held on to that ball, forcing that foul on Simpson.
Clark averaging 12 points per game, 6.8 rebounds. As she knocks down and completes the three-point play, a 71% free throw shooter. Clark had 12 points in the victory over Shaw on Wednesday. Kick out. Three-pointer by Winston-Salem State is off the mark by Waleed. And ball's out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams.
I mean, I tell you, they are everywhere. They are everywhere.
Maya Tucker, of course, sat out last season. An integral part, as a matter of fact, was the only member as a ball. She threw it away right there. I'll talk a little bit more about her as Pye has it for Winston-Salem State. To the cup. Now, driving. The teardrop is good.
Yeah.
Waleed.
She's definitely quick off the dribble for sure, so they want to make sure they step in for that defense.
Harris lock. Jessup behind her back to the hole. Jessup muscles it home.
What a move by Jessup. She took control down low in that paint, was able to get that shot in. Man, I'm loving the growth from her since last year.
Absolutely. Got a lot of time last year. Of course, she's the sophomore from where? Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem. So I think she has a point to prove, right?
13 on the shot clock. Good defense here by A&T. Taylor, jumper. That's off the mark. Jessup clears. Tucker drives. Up and under by Tucker. Couldn't get it to go. Here comes Winston-Salem State. Waleed, Euro through the lane and couldn't get it, but Clark clears.
So great rebound there.
And another steal.
Yeah.
Nice pass by Waleed and the finish by Pye.
They have to keep their eye. You know, the Rams, they're a little smaller than what they're used to playing.
Tucker tried to force the issue and came up short, and here comes Winston-Salem State. Opportunity to pull to within one, tie this ball game with the three-pointer.
And you can see they are tired. They are sucking air right now. They have been on fast break after fast break, so not many foul calls being made here. That look like a push-off.
And Pye is cold for the travel. 4:25 remaining here in the first quarter. We've got an intense one here from Corbett Sports Center as the Aggies have the three-point lead. Just wonder, of course, A&T has the 7-4 lead. I just wonder if, because we saw Winston-Salem State play so hard, can they sustain this for 40 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. I mean, they are really going after it. That four-court press is definitely giving the Aggies some trouble and some issues bringing that ball past half court. But you're right. This will be interesting to see if they can sustain that.
Lock. Left hand, couldn't get it to go. The rebound and putback is good. Kareem gets the basket.
And she had a pretty decent showing against Shaw University as well. I mean, those freshmen and players coming off the bench, they add value to the Aggies.
Kareem, the freshman from West Orange, New Jersey, and a travel by Winston-Salem State. He turns it over for the fourth time in the ball game. Kareem sweeps across the lane.
Beautiful move. Beautiful move. She took her time. She was patient. She saw the basket, and she executed.
Aggies with their largest lead of the game at 7. Taylor. Nice move. Couldn't get it to go. Bodies go flying. And a foul.
That was a nice move. There was Simpson on that move.
As Maya Kareem picks up the personal foul for A&T, her first. And it is the second team foul, for the Aggies. Drive, shot is off the mark by Waleed's been very aggressive so far in this ball game for the Rams.
Yeah. You see they're taking the press off now.
Lock.
That's a foul for sure.
What a move, the freshman, Kareem.
She is coming through in a major way right now.
And Sierra Terry calls the timeout, doesn't like what she sees from her Rams. To hit shots.
Yeah, they haven't been able to execute these shots, but man, what about Kareem out there? I mean, she just came in, dropped 3. She's 3 for 3, 6 points in the game right now. I mean, Coach Rob has to be happy with her performance right now.
Winston-Salem State is just 2 of 13 from the field. Meanwhile, A&T is 5 of 10. We mentioned the Rams came out with intensity and kind of, I think, really caught A&T off guard.
Yeah.
But again, you got to be able to knock down some shots.
Absolutely. They definitely caught the Aggies off guard for sure. I mean, they were forcing turnovers. A&T right now has 6 to the Rams 4. But since then, they have since backed off that full court press. I mean, because they were literally sucking air a lot earlier in this game.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Good call. Farmer in the front court. Rofe now. Waleed. Knocked away, stolen.
The Aggies switched to a 2-3 zone, which has seemed to help.
Howard to the cup. Brown got her hands on the basketball.
She did. Howard with the nice finish.
Woman-to-woman defense here. Farmer throws it away.
Let's hear it for that
Great defense.
Leah Farmer's got good handles, quick with the basketball, but she turns it over, and Tiara Terry subs her out. And Amari Kilgore Baldwin comes into the game now for the Rams. Brown. Howard. In the post. Oh, Kareem. Oh, had her shot blocked.
Yeah, that's a nice block.
Mack with the block. And
nice
a block
block
the other way. Kareem has it off to Brown. 3 ball is on the way. And that is off the mark by Crystal Hardy. Jessup got the offensive rebound. The putback is no good, but she's fouled.
Yeah. Hardy had a good game against Shaw. She came off the bench scoring 12 points. And I think she didn't play the entire game. I want to say she may have only played 20 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
But she showed some promise out there.
She really did, as Jessup able to knock down the first free throw. We mentioned the sophomore from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, one of a couple of freshmen that got a lot of time for Terrell Robinson last year as part of that CIAA regular season championship team. 13 to shoot. Launches the three-pointer. That's way off the mark by Hardy.
Yeah, and see, she had time against Shaw. She wasn't really pressured, but here the Rams, they're really hands-on, hands in the face, pressuring her on that three-point line, forcing that missed shot there.
Full court pressure by the Aggies. Rofe gets it off to Waleed. Double team, going to the hole, takes it aggressively, may have had it partially blocked.
Yeah, it's a great look by Jessup for that rebound. Hardy's going in strong. Looks like they may have been trouble.
And Hardy turns it over for A&T. And so for A&T, that is the Aggies' 7th turnover of the ball game. Full court pressure by A&T. Waleed. Kilgore Baldwin. Started out there by Andrews, who was checked into the game for A&T.
Good defense by the Aggies.
And here comes A&T off the steal. Lost the basketball, did Kareem. Mac. Excuse me, that is Rofe. Rofe to the hole, nice pass, and the finish by Mac.
Way to draw that offside defense there, opening up the lane for her down low.
So Jakaya Mack gets the bucket, pulls Winston-Salem State to within 10. The difference between shot clock and game clock is a little more than 4 seconds. Jessup lost it. Out of bounds. As Jordan Brown comes out of the game, London Walker, the freshman from Atlanta, comes into the game. So,
yeah,
tell you what, Coach Robinson not wasting any time getting his young players involved early.
Absolutely not. But it also shows that he trusts them out there as well.
Kilgore Baldwin had it rim out, and Mack may have been fouled.
Yeah.
But
by Howard, it looks like.
But I guess, I don't know. We'll see if they put some time on the clock, but this would only be the third team foul, so there wouldn't be any shots here for Winston-Salem State.
Yeah.
And they put some time back on the clock.
Foul charge to number 0, Dariana Howard.
All right, they're going to review it for timing. Just got to see how much time should be on the clock. And you know, the technology because remember now we could.
0.7 on the game clock.
So 0.7 on the game clock.
0.7.
Remember, this is the first year that you can hear the officials over the loudspeaker.
Yeah. So everybody gets to hear.
And that's how the first quarter is going to come to an end. An intense first quarter with A&T able to weather the storm and leads by 10. Salem State 16-6. Let's go courtside to Raven Douglas. Hello, Raven.
Thanks, guys. We talked about how comfortable the Aggie coaching staff is with going to their youth of their bench. Anaya Kareem stepping in and making a big impact of the game so far, making those big plays. She's somebody that's had to step up quickly and early in the absence of Rachel Griffin, sophomore Rachel Griffin, who is still working her way back onto the court with a lower body injury. She's been encouraged from the coaching staff to really take advantage of this time, getting in game reps so that you can develop your game even as a freshman. Now, to the team, Coach Robinson has been saying you have to move the ball and be aggressive against the zone or it'll be a long day. He also told his post, don't look for lobs anymore. You need to post up and demand the ball, and that's kind of how Kareem was able to find some success there. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that reporting, Raven. As A&T actually just turned the ball over.
Yeah.
It is the 10th turnover,
Yeah.
and as a matter of fact, A&T has only hit one of its last 5 shots, but still leads by 10 points.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to what Raven was saying, what Coach Robin was saying is taking that ball inside, but they are literally lobbing the ball across the court to each other, trying to make plays, but it hasn't worked for them, so we'll see.
Mack missed the jumper. Kaya Mack missed the jumper on the other end for Winston-Salem State, and A&T has it. The freshman Walker controls. Had it knocked away. Good defense by Winston-Salem State. And a hand-checking foul is going to be called against Amari Kilgore Baldwin.
Yeah, that's nice defense, hard defense for Kilgore Baldwin. I mean, she was really hammering and pressing on that ball.
Kilgore Baldwin, also a freshman from Albemarle, North Carolina. Howard, skip, Andrews, 3 ball. Strong and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Rams.
Yeah, and his 3-point shooters for the Aggies right now, they're falling short a little bit right now. They're 0 for 6 from the 3-point line.
Three-pointer is off the mark, and Winston-Salem State continues to go cold as Howard corrals the rebound, and a foul's going to go against the Rams.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting hammered. It's almost like they have to, like, hit the floor just to get a foul call. Again, I love the fact that they're allowing the ladies to play, but, again, a foul is a foul. Contact is contact.
Jamaria Miles, the senior from Burlington, picks up the personal foul, her first for the Rams. A&T with possession. Tucker drives, tried to finish, and a foul is going to be called, and Miles thought she may have had all ball there. We'll see on the replay.
We'll see on the replay, but it sounded like she smacked Tucker's arm at least. Oh, yeah, she definitely got all arm there. You can see it again right here. She definitely hit her arm.
Good call, good call. So Tucker had 12 points in the game against Shaw. Again, we were talking a little bit about Tucker. She could have come back at some point on last year.
Yeah.
Was hurt late in the 22-23 season. As a matter of fact, when A&T was making that postseason run, could have maybe come back, decided to sit out the whole year to be 100% for this season. And now we're going to have a foul called against A&T.
Yeah.
Foul charge to number 23, Jemiah Lindsay.
As Jemiah Lindsay, the freshman guard from Rockingham, North Carolina, picks up her first personal foul.
That for the Aggies.
That's the first team foul against the Aggies.
Again, the Rams have gone cold on scoring as well.
Mack had her shot partially blocked there by Clark. Quickly ahead, Tucker. In the corner, Andrews drives, tried the up and under. Good defense there by the Rams. Rofe. Pull-up jump shot is good. Beautiful shot there by Biase.
It was.
Anna Biase, her first points of the game, pulls the Rams to within 8.
And that's what the Rams are going to have to do. They're going to have to penetrate that defense, pull up, and just nail that shot.
15 to shoot now for A&T. Tucker, Lindsay, and the basket will not count as a foul away from the basketball called against A&T.
It looks like they called Shania Clark, 33, for that foul.
Clark picks up the personal foul. That is her second, so she goes to the bench.
Yeah, we may not see her until the second half.
Okay, good call. Replaced by the freshman Kareem. Jakaya Mack. Kilgore Baldwin back to Mack for 3. Can't get it to go. Locke clears. Andrews, pump fake, pulls from 15. Couldn't get it, but a loose ball foul called against Winston-Salem State.
Yeah. Looks like that's going to be Mack.
That's her third.
And Jakaya Mack now has 3 personal fouls. Again, the only preseason All-CIAA selection goes to the bench, probably for the remainder of the half with 3 personal fouls.
Yeah, and she's done fairly well for the Rams over the years there, and that's a crucial player sitting on the bench for them in foul trouble.
Elliott Jessup to Kareem. Lost it, got it back. A&T with 13 to shoot. The junior from Baltimore, Locke. Skip pass. Jessup couldn't get it. Here comes Rofe for Winston-Salem State, who trails by 8. And A&T now has possession. Quickly ahead, Tucker. Oh, Tucker is hit hard.
Very hard.
By Miles, but she popped right back up.
That's what we like to see.
As As Miles picks up her third personal foul, so a little bit of foul trouble here for the Rams.
Yeah, we'll see on that replay. She went body contact for sure. That was a good call. We just need Tucker to make her free throws.
You're right. She definitely has struggled a bit to at least start here from the charity stripe. Able to get that one to go. Coming into this game, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. In and out.
That's not like of Tucker missing free throws, but
Rofe in the lane. The teardrop is off the mark. Kareem clears, but lost the basketball. Waleed, step back jumper. That's off. Taylor with the rebound down low, and the basket is good.
Yeah, they have to hold on to that ball.
Maya Charles with the finish, and we're going to step aside. A&T calls the timeout. We've got a good one here from Corbett. The Aggies lead by 7. Season, the time of year to assess your health insurance coverage, see what you want to change, and if you're not already with Blue Cross North Carolina, it's your chance to make the move to North Carolina's most preferred health insurer. Blue Cross North Carolina has been serving the state for over 90 years. They have 60,000 healthcare providers across the state who are in network.
While you was making that read, Donald, 23 just had an amazing, Lindsay from the Aggies had an amazing shot, teardrop inside the paint there.
Lindsay, another freshman, good move there. And Waleed has been very aggressive, going to be rewarded right here with 2 free throws.
Waleed has been fairly cold, only 2 points right now, coming off that 22-pointer against Elon last week.
At the line, shooting 2 is number 3, Michaela Waleed.
And just 1 of 8 from the field, her first free throws of the game. She is a senior from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and as Arlene mentioned in the pregame, they transfer from Temple, and her player to watch. Locke was trapped, but got it out to Jessup. Kick out. Oh, good steal there by Waleed.
Waleed looking down low.
Waleed out of control and called for the offensive foul.
Yeah. It's a great call there. Lindsay with the offensive foul. You'll see here, Waleed is literally just, she's just bulldozing her way through. Lindsay was set, literally, and a great call there. She almost took the camera guy out, too.
A&T 7 of 20 from the field. Started the game out 5 of 10, looking to get back on track. Tucker for 3. That's off the mark. And Rofe with the rebound for the Rams.
Yeah, right now the 3-point shot for the Aggies has gone cold. They're going to have to drive that ball in, forcing fouls and turnovers.
And Winston-Salem State just missing easy buckets now, 5 of 27 from the field. Teardrop by Lindsay is good.
Another move by Lindsay. I tell you, these freshmen are making some noise for the Aggies.
Lindsay has 4 points in the ball game. Matches the largest lead for A&T at 10. As we approach 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Nice pass down low, and the layup is good by Charles.
It's a good move by Charles. Kareem stayed out of foul trouble with that, just holding her ground.
Holds the Rams to within 8. Playing valiantly so far. Knocked away. Jessup got it back. And Winston all over Jessup. She's going to have to give it up. And that's going to be a 5-second call. And that, I got to say, that is phenomenal defense.
Awesome defense by the Rams. My goodness. Hands were everywhere.
We said, could the Rams sustain this for 40 minutes? Well, it looks like at least for 20 they will be able to.
Oh, absolutely. But they also took that full court press off, which was actually having them out of breath. I mean, going back and forth, pressing the guards. Gave them a little bit of room to breathe, but, man, what phenomenal defense they just played.
Wally working against this A&T zone defense. Farmer, skip. Wally, jump stop. Oh, no call right there. Farmer gets it back, puts it up. Missed the shot. Tucker clears for the Aggies. North Carolina A&T, a lot of contact. And they're going to say Tucker lost it out of bounds, and it'll belong to WSSU.
Yeah, I mean, that it's just a lot of contact being made right now, and no calls.
Really good crowd here at Corbett Sports Center, particularly for a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
But as we mentioned, the two schools in of themselves, rivals in some respects. Of course, their days going back to this when they both were in the CIAA.
Yeah.
Ali, teardrop, can't get it to go, and Locke clears for A&T. Hardy drives all the way to the cup.
Good job by Hardy. Press forward.
Crystal Hardy with her first points of the game. Down low.
Great deny.
Charles couldn't handle it. Here comes Hardy for A&T. Crossover dribble. Howard. Lindsay controls.
I mean, the Rams are everywhere. All I see is hands. Hands just going everywhere.
Really? Like really. And Hardy lost the basketball. And a steal for Winston-Salem State's Biase.
And another turnover for the Rams.
Yeah, Maya Charles lost it out of bounds.
And now the Aggies have 16 turnovers in this first half.
Wow. Had just 8 the entire game against Shaw.
Yeah.
Lindsay being very aggressive. She'll be to the line for 2.
That's her second. At the line, shooting 2 for the Lady Aggies. Number 23.
Kilgore Baldwin picks up her second personal foul. So Maya Lindsay, the freshman from Rockingham, North Carolina, will be at the charity stripe. One of 5 new freshmen to this A&T team, and really, historically, we haven't necessarily seen freshmen play this early.
No.
Under Terrell Robinson, but that's exactly what's happened. It's happening more so today.
Oh yeah, I mean you called it. He plays his upperclassmen mainly, but man, it just shows the recruiting class that he brought in with these freshmen, that they can come and make an impact, immediate impact for the program.
Lindsay. Couple of free throws. She has now 6 points in the ball game. She's perfect, 2 of 2 from the field. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Kilgore Baldwin kicks it out. Now a three-pointer is on the way. That is off the mark by Biase.
I think they missed that travel call by Waleed.
Lock, drop step. Howard with the offensive rebound and putback.
And the left-hand putback at that. We're not going to say that they missed that foul on Locke on the end, on the drive, but Howard put it back.
Howard, 4 points in the ball game, and now a foul is going to be called against A&T, and it's going to be called against Dariana Howard, who picks up her first personal foul. She's in her second year in the A&T program. Transferred in from Delaware. Farmer to inbound. Gets it into Charles. Charles drives, throws it up and in.
It's a good move by Charles.
Number 34 of the Tiger foul charge to 0. Dariana Howard. That's her first.
Ariana Howard picks up her personal foul. Actually, that is the third foul on Howard.
Charles is at the line for 1.
And it sends Maya Charles to the free throw line. She's able to knock the free throw down. Charles is one of the newcomers to the Winston-Salem State program. Whistling a foul.
Yeah.
Foul charge to 0. Nevaeh Farmer.
And Nevaeh Farmer picks up the personal foul. That is her first, and that's the 15th foul against the Rams. So the Aggies going to be at the free throw line.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Aggies is 0.
Ariana Howard.
Dariana Howard.
She's played in all 4 games for the Aggies so far this season, starting 1. She gets the first free throw to go. Just 3 of 7 from the free throw line coming into this ball game. Put in, averaging about 21 minutes a game, 4.3 rebounds per game, and she gets them both.
Yeah, I like Howard's game, man. She's aggressive. Again, she jumps out the gym every chance that she get.
Naya Kareem in, replaces Howard. Full court pressure by A&T. Free ball on the way. That is off the mark by Pye. And fight for it. And Winston-Salem State going to have possession. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah. The Rams do a good job of wrapping around that ball, forcing that turnover there.
Kilgore Baldwin off the mark. Biase with the rebound. Back to Kilgore Baldwin, was looking for a foul, no call, and lost it out of bounds. But last touch by the Aggies.
Good defense by Jessup. As she was going in for the drive, she just took it right above her head.
Charles to the hole, couldn't get it to go. Here come the Lady Aggies. Shot clock is off. Knocked out of bounds by Farmer.
Aggie basketball.
So Nevaeh Farmer knocking it out of bounds. 13.7 seconds remaining. Again, the shot clock is off. As we come towards the end of the second quarter. Lindsay had it knocked away and stolen. And the layup is good by Kilgore Baldwin. 3 seconds remain. And not the way the Aggies wanted to end the first half. But if you're Winston-Salem State, you like the way that your team ended the first half.
Absolutely. I mean, they pressured the Aggies, forcing turnovers with the Aggies. If you're Coach Robinson right now, I know you're probably like, what are we doing? We got to protect that ball a lot better than what we did towards the end of that first half.
Tiara Terry got to be at least a little bit pleased, the head coach for Winston-Salem State, as we're going to throw it courtside, as a matter of fact, to Raven Douglas, who has Coach Terrell Robinson.
Coach, you had some of the younger talent coming in, making an immediate impact. Elliott, Juice, Anaya. What's fueling their confidence today?
Team that has really come to play.
Coach, anybody who knows you're not just going to be satisfied with the score. What do you want to see in the second half when it comes to performance from this team?
Well, we just got to settle down. Like, they're really challenging. They're pushing up. We got to be more aggressive than them. The way you attack pressure, you attack it. They're applying pressure. You got to make sure that we attack it.
Got it. Thank you, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Raven. Thank you, Coach Robinson. We're at halftime as the Aggies have the 29-18 lead over the Rams. You're watching CIAA basketball here on Flow Sports. Winston-Salem State Rams with Darlene Mitchell-Donald. We're with you here, and it's an 11-point game, and A&T dominated the first half, but Winston-Salem State really came to play.
I mean, they really did. Defensively, they have really given the Aggies some issues, forcing a lot of turnovers right now. The Aggies have 18 turnovers, but you'll see here points in the paint. A&T has over 75% of their points from the paint. Both teams evenly match offensive rebounds, fairly close in fast break points as well, and points off the bench. The Aggies lead. I mean, they are utilizing their bench players, freshmen in particular, and 2-point baskets. A&T has just slightly got the edge on that. So you'll see right now, I'm sure they're going to come out pressing again. That's the Rams meaning, and the Aggies going to have the answer for that as well.
No doubt about it. And, of course, we had plenty of highlights from the first half, really on both sides of the basketball. And A&T had quite a few players to come play, and here we go right here.
Yeah, Kareem, she did some amazing things, but let's focus on this Rams turnover, forcing these turnovers against the Aggies. They were pressing so hard defensively and had the Aggies everywhere. Unfortunately, some of those points didn't convert over into some of those plays didn't convert over to points, but then you have the leading scorer, Waleed, with that teardrop inside and dishing that ball down low there to that was MEAC actually. But there is a lot of good plays that happen on both ends of the floor.
No doubt. Maya Charles led the way with 7 points for Winston-Salem State.
And she did. But again, the Rams are going to have to come out. They're only down 8 points right now, but the way they showcased in that first half, you're going to see a lot of pressure on the Aggies defensively. And I keep speaking about their defense because that is literally what's reigning right now is their defense. Offensively, I said it hasn't really panned out too much for them. They only shot 6 for 37, which is 21% in the first half to A&T's 40%. But, man, we'll see a lot of change, I'm sure, in the second half for both teams.
Yeah, we saw some good defense there by A&T, and leading the way for A&T, Jemiah Lindsay and Dariana Howard had 6 points apiece.
Oh, my gosh, look at that little doll, baby. I'm sorry. She is so cute.
I'm telling you, it is a festive atmosphere here. And I know we're going to go to Raven Douglas courtside. I know she's going to have a report on Winston-Salem State. Are we ready to go to her? If not, we'll go to her momentarily. But, you know, if you're Winston-Salem State, you want to try to make some adjustments. Tiara Terry in her first season as the head coach. I mean, she's really got the Rams playing, but now the Rams have to hit shots.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, again, like I said, first year here, the Rams definitely defensively, you can see she spends a lot of time defensively with her ladies. Offensively, I'm sure she does the same, but they're just not falling for them. But that's also a test to A&T's defense against the Lady Rams offense as well. So
some of the younger players for A&T getting it done. Elliott Jessup's a sophomore, 5 points. You mentioned Jemiah Lindsay getting it done as a freshman with 6 points, as well as Anaya Kareem, another freshman who has 6 points. So A&T getting a lot of contribution from its younger players.
Yes.
And meanwhile, we have not seen Paris Locke score yet.
Yeah.
And are we ready? Okay, we're ready for Raven Douglas courtside, a report on Winston-Salem State.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to talk with Salem State. Tiara Terry, exit locker room. She liked the defensive pressure from her team in that first half. And she likes the amount of turnovers that they were forcing this half. She just wants her team to have better shot selections. They are small guards against some size, so they just want them to adjust in that. Back to you guys.
And the Aggies come out, turn it over, and then the Rams give it right back.
Yeah, that's exactly what just happened here, right? That size difference makes a difference there. A&T has such a size advantage over the Rams. I mean, the Rams can just scoop right under them and steal that ball.
And 19 turnovers also for A&T there in the first half, or 19 turnovers, I should say now, and then Winston-Salem State with 11 as Locke gets her first points of the game.
Yeah, and she's really just been solid throughout her career here, but fairly quiet in this game.
Ali turns it over, quickly ahead. Tucker finishes.
It's a quick 4 points for the Aggies coming out of that halftime.
Maya Tucker with 3 points in the ball game now. Waleed. Ball movement here by Winston-Salem State. Skip Waleed, the left-hand three is off the mark. And a loose ball foul is going to be called against Winston-Salem State.
That's a good foul call there.
Brianna Rofe picking up the personal foul for Winston-Salem State. That is Rofe's first. Here comes A&T leading by 15. First 4 points of the second half belong to the Aggies. Skip. Tucker with 13 to shoot. And a almost steal. Now Lindsay has it. And now a steal by Winston-Salem State.
Good defense by the Rams.
To the hole, MEAC finishes.
It's a good hesitation by MEAC to regain control and get that ball inside the basket there. And you'll see coaches telling telling the Rams to let's get on the roll here, point for point.
One of the 5 returners is Jakaya Mack for Winston-Salem State. Again, a preseason all CIAA selection. He's got 4 points in the ball game. Locke to Tucker. 19 to shoot for A&T. Lindsay trying to get Clark involved. Got her own rebound back and threw it up.
Yeah.
And hit the deck and is fouled as Maya Charles going to pick up the personal foul.
Tucker has certainly hit the deck a lot in this game thus far. I mean, I want to say that's like her 3rd or 4th ball going after and hitting the floor. But she's going to have to make her free throws. She hasn't been fairly well behind the free throw line thus far. 1 for 4.
So able to knock down the first. She was 8 of 10 in terms of free throws coming into this one. She's able to knock down the second.
Yeah.
Maya Tucker, the graduate student from Orangeburg, South Carolina. Again, she's the only member of the last MEAC championship team for A&T. As a blocking foul is going to be called against the Aggies, against Lindsay.
Call charge to 23.
So Jemiah Lindsay picks up the personal foul. Her second personal foul. Amari Kilgore Baldwin to throw it in, and now another foul against the Aggies. This one goes against Paris Locke, who picks up her second, and already that's 2 team fouls on A&T.
Yeah.
Ball knocked away.
Turnover there.
Tucker quickly ahead to Locke. Catches. Oh, what a basket! Paris Locke, and she'll go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play.
I love the excitement again. Paris Locke is one of those players who don't show a lot of emotion, but you can see how bad she really wanted that basket. Tucker did a good look on the assist, controlled by Locke, and you'll see here on that pass she was able to finish in a clutch play there. Great job, Locke.
Brianna Rofe picks up the personal foul. As Paris Locke completes the 3-point play, extends the Aggie lead to 18. Pye controls.
Aggies back in the 2-3 zone there.
Kilgore Baldwin to Mack. Good ball movement. Pye in the lane, the step through. Oh, wow. Count the basket for Pye.
Yeah, and if that foul is on Shaq, which it is, that's going to be 4. Oh, third, excuse me.
No problem. Yep. As that step through, I thought she took an extra step.
She did. Your eyes wasn't deceiving you.
Clark comes out of the game. She's been in foul trouble throughout the game. Had 12 points in the victory here on Wednesday against Shaw. Spy can't complete the three-point play, and here comes A&T. And Jessup throws it away.
Yeah.
Full court pressure by the Aggies. Wilgore Baldwin. Crosses over in the corner. Pye jumps in the lane.
Yeah.
That time she was called for the travel.
Yeah, she ran into a wall there.
A couple of players came with head coach Tiara Terry from Virginia Union. Akaya Pye, one of those players, as well as Maya Charles, again, who led the way in the first half with 7 points for the Rams.
She got caught. She got held.
And you're right, Coach Robinson saw the same thing you saw, was asking where the foul call was.
Yeah.
Pye to the hole. Kick out. Kilgore Baldwin. Travel.
Traveling is the call. Lady Aggie basketball.
Good defense from the Aggies.
Point lead for A&T. A&T of the CAA and Winston-Salem State of the CIAA. Jessup with 12 to shoot. Lost it. Ball is still loose out of bounds. And it's last touched by the Rams.
Good defense by the Rams.
Lindsay gets it in. Lock.
Great move. Great move by Locke. Spin move into the paint there.
Ball knocked away, and Jessup comes away with the steal. It's knocked out of bounds by the Rams. A&T shooting 47% from the field. But it's 0 of 7 from three-point range. As a matter of fact, we have not had a three-pointer made in this game. The teams collectively are 0 of 17 from three-point range. Jordan Brown. As Tucker now controls, 16 to shoot for A&T. Locke down low to Tucker.
And
left hand finish.
Beautiful.
Number 10, Tamaya Tucker.
Good job by Tucker.
Number 2, Anaya Pye. Correction, Akaya Pye.
Kaya Pye picking up the personal foul. That is her second.
Shooting 1, number 10.
And Tamaya Tucker at the free throw line has asserted herself more here in the second half. Tucker, as a matter of fact, looking for her 8th point of the ball game. Had 12 points in the last ball game against Shaw. Can't get the free throw to go. And Charles clears. Wally down low to Charles. Charles works and scores. We've seen some
beautiful shot there.
Good moves by Charles.
Yes.
There's a foul going to be called against Winston-Salem State.
Foul Charles at number 14.
This one goes against Taylor Simpson, who picks up her third personal foul.
Media
Timeout on the floor as A&T, pulling away from the Rams, leads by 18. All of those MEAC championships, the defending now regular season CIAA champions, WNIT appearances, and last year a WBIT appearance. And so in this climate of college athletics, it's important to support AAF.
Absolutely.
As the Rams throw it away. And right now you have a situation where A&T is just really asserting its authority here in the third quarter.
They are. The press from the Rams have slowed down just a tad, but again, like you said, they are definitely doing just that.
Tucker. Kareem, kick out, three-pointer is good. Finally a three-pointer in the ball game, and it's in the form of Jordan Brown.
Yeah, what a beautiful shot by Jordan Brown. Her first points.
Waleed, jump stops. Kick out, three ball. Kilgore Baldwin's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Ball is still loose. It is still loose. And it's a jump ball. The possession arrow favors Winston-Salem State. It's back into the game for Winston-Salem State. Alana Biase. And coming in for Paris Locke is Crystal Hardy for A&T. "20 seconds on the shot clock. The Rams have possession. In the corner, wide open. Kilgore Baldwin couldn't get it to go. Kareem corrals the rebound.
Yeah.
Here comes Brown, quickly ahead. Jessup drives, tried to kick out, turns it over.
Yeah, she's driving that baseline, but she got caught.
Corner, Biase can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Tried the up and under, missed everything. And the putback is good by Taylor Simpson.
I'm not sure how she was able to get her own rebound. The Aggies should have been surrounded and all over that.
Taylor Simpson for Winston-Salem State, the freshman from Charlotte. Tucker with 15 to shoot. Hardy launches the three. Big three for Crystal Hardy.
Again, that's the Hardy I'm used to seeing, although it was just one game ago. That's the shot she constantly made in the last matchup against Shaw University.
Kilgore Baldwin with the dribble. 15 to shoot. Simpson. Biase. Mack. Way off the mark. Kilgore Baldwin can't get it to go. The putback is missed by Charles, but a foul against the Aggies. Maya Tucker going to pick up the personal foul. That is her first. And it's going to send Maya Charles to the free throw line. Talked about Charles being a transfer from Virginia Union, and Tiara Terry, the head coach for the Rams in her first season, spent the last 5 seasons as an assistant coach at Virginia Union in Richmond. So Charles now has 10 points in the ball game. The sophomore from St. Albans, New York, got them both. Solid player is Maya Charles, going to do some damage in the CIAA.
Yeah.
Mariana Howard with the dribble. Crosses over, kick out. Winston-Salem State still playing strong defense. 12 to shoot. Myers, Tucker. Myers, 7 to shoot. Hardy's not going to be shy. She shoots it. Can't get it to go. I thought that hit the rim.
Yeah, it did.
I think that ball hit the rim. But the officials missed that one. But nonetheless, it's going to belong to Winston-Salem State.
Yeah, it definitely hit the rim. It changed directions.
Yeah. And I realized the official on this end, it was hard for her to see, but it probably should have been called by the official on the other end.
Absolutely.
Mack, good pass. Simpson. Farmer. Kick out. Mack, good ball movement here by Winston. Simpson launches the three.
Beautiful. Beautiful ball movement. Great shot by Simpson.
Myers, the freshman from Jersey City. Off to Tucker now. Tucker launches the three. That's off the mark. Good rebound by Howard, and she's fouled.
Again, Howard does what she does best, jumping out the gym to snag that rebound, try to get a putback, but was fouled. You'll see her coming out of nowhere. You'll see her land in the frame, literally. Getting that rebound, hitting the deck hard.
Mack picks up her third personal foul for Winston-Salem State. That was the first miss of the afternoon for Howard. Junior from Smithfield. Played her high school ball at Clayton and transferred in last year from Delaware. Biase. Farmer stepped out of bounds.
Out of bounds violation.
I mean, they're really quick off the dribble. The guards, that's number 0, Howard. So is Waleed. They're very quick guards.
Myers, another freshman. So all of the freshmen have played so far for A&T. 12 to shoot. Howard. Hardy's not shy. And she's fouled by Farmer.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like she's stepping on the line to shoot that three-pointer. She's like 3 or 4 steps off the line, pulling that shot. Every single time you'll see her on the replay, she's nowhere near the three-point line, and she's shooting from deep.
Shooting 3 for the Aggies. It's number 3.
Knew how to draw the foul. You've got to allow for the player to land.
Yeah.
Hardy was not able to land there. She's rewarded with 3 free throws. Able to get the second. She's going to have one more.
She's like, what are you doing? I got one more shot.
So Hardy coming into this one. 4 or 5 from the free throw line. Gets all 3.
That's how you make all your free throws.
She connected on 6 of 13 three-pointers coming into this ball game. High post Simpson is fouled by Myers. Myers picks up the first personal foul. That is the 15th foul against A&T with 5.9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. So Simpson is able to knock down the first free throw. Another one of the newcomers. This Winston-Salem State program. Simpson now has 7 points in the ball game. Make it 8. Hardy trying to beat the clock to Myers. Tried to dump it down, and a nice play there by Charles to knock it away. Good third quarter for the Aggies, but the Rams aren't done. They do, however, trail by 20.
$4 breakfast meat, a sausage McMuffin, and my hash brown. I'll be back at lunchtime today. Get a $5 meal deal featuring a chicken sandwich.
step into more of a leadership role due to the absence of the veteran presence from last season. And the coaching staff is challenging them to step up and lead through example and vocally. Now having to take over as one of the primary ball handlers, which is a shift from the wing her last couple of years, so she has to think through the game a bit more. They want to get the ball to Clark as much as they can, have her make plays offensively, and then it might talk that they just want to see her get back into her routine. So it's been a learning curve for everyone this year, but this team is confident they will get there in time for conference play. In the last media time, all three were up, speaking up towards aspects that they saw, so you can tell they're working to really embrace the new role. Back to you guys.
Great thoughts, Raven, especially when you talk about Paris Locke having to control or have more ball handling responsibilities, I should say, as A&T turns it over. Farmer, jumper, goes in.
Yeah, and she's right. Yeah, Locke, that's not of Locke last year, of her having, more of a leader role as far as handling the ball, but she's right. She's definitely she has to think more. She's trying to get that ball down low for sure, down to Clark.
A&T calls the timeout. Just 49 seconds here in the fourth quarter. A&T leads 53-35. To assess your health insurance coverage, see what you want to change, and if you're not already with Blue Cross North Carolina, it's your chance to make the move to North Carolina's most preferred health insurer. Blue Cross North Carolina has been serving the state for over 90 years. They have 60,000 health care providers across the state who are in network. Find your new plan at bluecrossnc.com. Winston-Salem State able to get a bucket off the timeout to pull to within 18, and now A&T throws it away.
Yeah, that lob was just a little too heavy for Clark.
Max jumper is off the mark as Howard is fouled.
I mean, Howard is everywhere. That's her sixth rebound, or fifth, excuse me.
And for Howard, number 15, Elliott Jessup.
See the replay right there. Jamaria Miles called for her fourth personal foul. Full court pressure by Winston-Salem State. Clark back into the game, had it knocked away. Aggies retain possession, but Winston-Salem State's going to continue the full court press. Lindsay. She's got 6 points in the ball game.
Yeah.
Over to Hardy. Now Locke controls with 15 to shoot for A&T. Jessup swings it down low. Clark had it knocked away.
Clark is working hard down there to receive that pass.
Of course, Nia Clark, preseason first team All CAA. Hardy, the dribble. She's got to shoot it. And got to realize what the shot clock, where the shot clock is.
That just wasn't a smart pass into so much traffic. And it doesn't look like Coach Rob liked that either, as Tucker re-enters the game.
I think he understands in part that she is a freshman.
Yeah.
As long as you learn from it, especially when conference play comes around, and a steal by Clark.
Yeah.
Good ball movement. Lindsay knocks it down.
Beautiful shot by Lindsay. Again, just like you said, that ball movement played such a part in that, opening up that for Lindsay. Great move down low. That pass.
Maya Clark has put in some work today for Winston-Salem State. Maya Charles, excuse me. She's got 13 points in the ball game. Clark is working. Locke to the hole. Tried to dump it down to Clark, and it was knocked out of bounds. Last touched by A&T.
Yeah, Clark is really working overtime, but I tell you, Charles is not allowing her to get that ball down low, so she is doing a really good job defensively on Clark.
Chloe Thompson into the game now for Winston-Salem State, and a bump going to be called against Jemiah Lindsay of A&T.
Jemiah Lindsay, her third.
As Lindsay picks up her third personal foul.
Number 7,
Jordan Brown re-enters the game for A&T, replacing Locke. Charles to Farmer. Pulls the three-pointer and got it.
Good shot by Farmer. You'll see the Rams are back full court pressing.
The Rams are hanging around. Pulled to within 16. Lindsay lost her balance, but then was pushed by Mack. Jakaya Mack now picks up her fourth personal foul. Tucker, and a good deflection there by Mack. 20 seconds on the shot clock for A&T, who leads by 16.
Yeah.
A little more than 6.5 remaining here in the fourth. Back-to-back CIAA opponents for A&T, Sean Wednesday, Winston-Salem State right now. And then the UNC Tar Heels come here to Corbett on Thursday. Shot was missed. Brown with the putback.
What a rebound by Brown and putback. I just for sure thought Clark had that ball, but then out of nowhere, Brown swoops in.
Farmer. Thompson launches the three. That is strong. And a loose ball foul going to be called against Clark. Check that.
That's on Jessup, actually.
Okay, on Jessup.
Timeout.
So Elliott Jessup picks up her first personal foul as Tiara Terry, the head coach, calls the timeout. And we'll go to break with A&T leading by 18. It is Winston-Salem State so far in the fourth quarter has outscored A&T 7-5, kind of hanging around, still trailing by 18.
Yeah, they are. Forced a lot of turnovers against the Aggies. The Aggies have 81 turnovers to the Rams 20. So this is a high error game, unforced error game here.
Jessup almost lost it. Brown got it back. The Rams are relentless. And a foul's going to be called against Jordan Brown.
They are getting hammered.
Kaya Mack inbounds it. Farmer's three-pointer is off the mark. And Jessup is out of bounds. Last touch by Winston-Salem State. I think they're going to look at this and say it was off of Jessup. Vea Farmer to inbound. Thompson to the hole.
Yeah.
She's fouled.
I mean, she put the ball down, drove the lane, and got fouled. You'll see her going in, and she just got clipped by Lindsay.
Chloe Thompson at the free throw line. Again, one of the newcomers to this Rams team. She's a freshman from Davidson, North Carolina. Missed them both. Jessup is fouled.
I mean, she has gotten hammered all game, literally.
That's her fifth. She's disqualified.
MEAC fouls out of the game.
Yeah.
And for Jakaya MEAC, finishes with 4 points on 2 of 9 shooting. Did have 5 steals in the ball game.
At the line, 15, Elliott Jessup.
Jessup can't get the free throw to go. Elliott Jessup's played 25 minutes in the ball game. She's got 7 points. She's now 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Farmer. Charles can't finish.
Jessup with the rebound and the foul on her. 23 just grabbed that foul. Duncan.
Zion Duncan into the game, picks up her first personal foul. She's a 6'2 junior from Charlotte, transferred in from Allen University.
At the line, number 15, Elliott Jessup.
Elliott Jessup has made her living today at the free throw line. She's now 7 of 9.
Yeah, she certainly has.
Now 8 of 10. A&T looking to pull away. Winston-Salem State looking to hang around, has played valiantly here in this ball game. You're talking about a Winston-Salem State team that's going to be formidable in the CIAA.
Yeah.
Thompson launches the three-pointer. That is strong. And Clark snatches the rebound.
And Clark with 7 rebounds, along with Jessup with 7 rebounds.
Trying to get the ball to Clark. And Tucker's fouled on the baseline.
Yeah.
That's Chloe Thompson going to be called for her second personal foul.
And for the Rams, number 5.
4:38.
Baldwin, also number 11. Elena Biasi at the line, 2-2. Number 10.
Left here is going to see Tamaya Tucker looking for her 8th and 9th points of the game.
Yeah.
Add the 12 points gained against Shaw back on Wednesday. Can't get the second free throw to go. Winston-Salem State still playing again, down 22 points, but gotta love the effort in this ball game by the Rams.
They have definitely tried to put their best foot forward, hustling after every ball. Again, hands are everywhere, causing a lot of issues to the Aggies. That was a little push there, I think.
Yeah.
It's a lot of contact happening, but the rest are seeming to not see any of this.
Locke lost it, but Clark gathers, scores.
Good follow-up by Clark coming down the lane.
Waleed was a factor early on, and Clark able to throw it off of Charles.
Yeah, it's a great move.
We haven't seen a whole lot from Kayla Waleed lately of Winston-Salem State. She's got 3 points in the ballgame. She's 1 of 11 from the field. Transfer from Temple. Locke takes the ball and scores.
It's a good look down by Jessup to Locke, posting up down low. That's one thing about Clark. She can post up, she can drive it in, she can lead the team in the point position. Again, a player that can just do it all. Like that, she may have gotten a little touch on that.
She did, and it'll belong to Winston-Salem State with 15 on the shot clock. And Clark gets in the way of that. And it's a turnover, and here comes A&T. Good dribbling there by Locke. Tucker had it knocked away.
Yeah.
Despite the score, Winston-Salem State continues to play hard. Waleed jab step with the three, couldn't get it to go. Charles offensive rebound, lost it, and now it comes back out as Biase misses the jumper.
Yeah, you can see Jessup is really upset. Waleed is just all over the place, very wild with her contact.
Waleed picks up her second personal foul. It's going to send Jessup back to the charity stripe for the Aggies for 2. Solid game for Elliott Jessup.
Yeah.
Missed that free throw. She's 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Also has 8 rebounds. 10 points, missed both free throws, but Brown follows up.
And one.
That's the good from number 7, Jordan Brown.
See the missed free throw here on the replay. Brown goes up, snagged that rebound, goes up for 2, and created a foul.
Lana Biase picks up the personal foul. Goes in and out for Brown. Waleed has it for Winston-Salem State.
Good defense there by Kareem.
Charles creates the contact. She's going to go back to the charity stripe as Anaya Kareem picks up her second personal foul. And really love the way that both of these teams continue to compete despite the score.
Absolutely.
As we mentioned, this is going to be at least we think, is Charles able to knock down the second. A pretty good Winston-Salem State team once the Rams get into conference play, into CIAA play.
Mm-hmm.
Good defense by Winston-Salem State. Brown. Kick out. Tucker with 13 to shoot. Brown scores with the left hand.
Good look by Kareem.
Timeout, North Carolina A&T.
You can see Coach Rob is asking, like, how is that not a foul? And the ref is trying to explain. I would also like to know how these contacts are not fouls.
Don't forget to join us
So
Thursday night.
A&T calls the timeout. And again, this is what, Coach Robinson's just, looking at sort of these last couple of games as he's looking at the competition, no doubt, but he wants to see what his team is made of.
Absolutely.
As, of course, coming right in here to to Corbett Sports Center on Thursday, the UNC Tar Heels.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And like he said to Raven Douglas in the interview, that his young players have to grow up fast this season. He's utilizing them a lot, and they're doing fairly well. But again, they're going to have, once they get into conference play, we're really going to see exactly what these young ladies are made of.
Winston-Salem State to inbound, full court pressure. Again, we mentioned the first game of the season for Winston-Salem State. The Rams will next be in action on Wednesday as Converse University comes to Winston-Salem. And Waleed going to be called for the travel. A&T closing out the game the way that the Aggies want to. 14-1 run over the last 4 minutes and 18 seconds, and the Aggies have hit 5 of their last 5 field goals. London Walker turns it over. It's been a sloppy game, even though the Aggies are kind of closing it out on the right way.
Yeah.
It's been a sloppy basketball game. As the three-pointer is off the mark by Rofe. And Waleed is way off.
Yeah, I mean, the Aggies, the Rams are getting quite a few offensive rebounds. It doesn't even look like the Aggies are going for these rebounds.
See right here, Kareem is called for the personal foul, and that's going to be her third. Brianna Rofe at the free throw line for Winston-Salem State. That's just her first point of the ball game, or her first point of the ball game. She's played 18 minutes. As a matter of fact, had only taken 2 shots, but mainly has handled the ball relatively well. She's got 4 assists in the ball game, just 1 turnover for the Rams. So A&T going to get a nice victory over Winston-Salem State as Howard is fouled in the post by Waleed.
That's her third. At the line for the Lady Aggies.
I'm sure that's not the showing Waleed wanted to do in today's game with only 3 points coming off of the exhibition of 22 points. I'm sure they expected to have a lot more from her in today's game, but that's a great job by the Aggies containing her down to only 3 points.
On 1 of 13 shooting, and she's turned the ball over 6 times. She does have 3 steals and 3 rebounds in the game for the Rams.
Yeah.
Final 49.7 is A&T going to get its second straight victory. It's going to move to 2-3 on the season in a game. Winston-Salem State with going to move to 2-3 on the season in a game. Winston-Salem State with its first official game of the season. Doesn't have another game until Wednesday again against Converse. As that three-pointer is off the mark by Walker. A&T with possession. Just trying to wind this one down. And again, going to come away with the victory and then has 4 days to prepare for the UNC Tar Heels.
Yeah. And even down to the wire, both teams are still playing as if it's the beginning of the game.
At the line.
We saw a level of intensity by Winston-Salem State to start the game.
Absolutely.
That I don't know that we've seen in quite some time.
No.
Here at Corbett. Is Walker able to knock down the first?
But if they're able to sustain that throughout this season for inside the CIAA, I mean, they have a lot of promise for this upcoming season.
Certainly do. Rofe couldn't get it to go. Ball out of bounds, last touched by A&T with just 4.7 seconds remaining. And Walker with the steal, and that's how the ball game is going to end. As the Aggies win their second straight, 74-43 over Winston-Salem State. Arlene, your thoughts on today's game?
A great performance by both teams. Winston-Salem State with an amazing hustle game coming into this game. Hustle, forcing 34 turnovers against the Aggies, and A&T forced 25 against the Rams. But what an amazing showing from both teams. Winston has a promising season going into the CAA with that performance, although it didn't end the way they wanted. But the Aggies got that win.
So we're going to get ready to wrap it up here. I want to thank our awesome crew for all of their great work. For Arlene Mitchell, Donald Ware saying so long for now from Corbett Sports Center here on campus of North Carolina A&T State University. Your final score, North Carolina A&T 74, Winston-Salem State 43. You've been watching CIAA basketball on Flow Sports.
AB